Hey guys, and welcome to Chris and Colin play Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater!
Yeah.
Game we're both pretty excited about.
Yep. It's one of my favourite games. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like them all. But I'll do that just for the video. And normal, easy, very easy.
It's you, so I don't mind. Not at all, I suppose.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, because when you're playing very easy and you knock out someone,
Yeah.
when you knock out someone, there's this cyber stay knocked out for like half an hour. It's ridiculous.
After the end of World War II,
Oh.
the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Bit of history for
Yeah. I believe we both studied that. That's what we were
Yeah.
forced to.
Forced it. Such a good game. Hideo Kojima. Now, David Hayter, also known as Snake.
Voice. But not in the new games, not in Final Pain.
No, not in the new games. Who is it in the new games?
The guy who does 24. I don't know his name.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I bet you knew that.
What? No, I didn't know that.
I definitely said that to you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
But like, I like this because like for a PlayStation 2 game, well done.
Yeah.
Internal depressurization.
This is the HD collection, by the way, guys. They're playing on the original one.
No.
All right.
Can't do that.
You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
This is,
Good.
as I
Got
said,
high
like,
visibility.
this would be one of my favourite games.
So probably favourite series.
Favourite series, I'd say definitely. But like this one personally would be like one of my favourites. It would like definitely my favourite.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior
Batman
connector.
himself.
Put on your mask.
It's a classic example of how all the cutscenes are.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
It's like
From himself.
acting with.
10 minutes to drop off.
All
Hey, are you deaf?
drawn out.
He said put out the cigar and burn
Dramatic.
him out.
I love it.
It's classic, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, that's so good for like a PlayStation 2 game. You never saw that on any of
No.
them.
Oh, Resident Evil
Depressurization
sounds
complete.
But yeah,
Checking
actually.
oxygen supply.
6 minutes to
Well, the
drop off.
Bioware
Opening
games that
rear
were made
hatch.
by Hideo. But like,
Whatever, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't know.
see the name? It said Snake Eater on the top of the side. You know?
He's not operating, he's a either.
Yeah, but it said Snake Eater on the side. I love that there's little hidden things in that.
External temperature minus 46
I
degrees
can't see that, I
Celsius.
can't read it.
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
See.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Now,
Status
this
okay.
is a work
All
of fiction.
green.
So, like, don't take up any of the historical facts. Like, some of them might be a bit true.
What are you talking about? Didn't we learn about it? It sounds like during the Cold War.
Spread your wings.
Good fly.
Yeah.
God be with you.
So,
So we drop him into the Soviet. Very well,
I didn't realize. The world's first Halo jump. It's pretty sweet.
Halo was originally based
Jack, I've
on
got some important news.
this jump.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov.
Yeah, sorry for us not we're not really talking much because if you want to like kind of it's a lot to take in, especially for like people that are watching this for the first time.
Foremost expert on weapons.
Throws a lot at you.
Yeah,
Sokolov.
a lot.
Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
Took me a few like
On April
playthroughs
12,
to like get all of this.
1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well,
Lines like that are just class.
the rocket
Yeah.
that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly after. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th,
No, that was real.
1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out,
Thank
we
God.
had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time.
I wonder what it could
To
be.
either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my side.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Then
Now
a
this
month
bit
later,
isn't real.
we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in a facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our
Yeah,
best
something
chance to
serious
get him
about this
back.
round information.
This mission would never have been possible if he was
Seriously,
still in
how
the
have
research
most after got caught?
Everybody
This
was
is our
working
last
with
chance.
Yeah.
Sokolov must have known that.
Everyone's like a
Contact.
double agent. That's why we're sent in.
Yeah.
Save you. So now it's got come up here now to the prompt, which I think is really cool. During most of cutscenes, gives you a little, like, you know, you can look through the island or something like that.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
It's like,
Like weird, I think.
yeah. So now it's a little
If we don't get
down.
Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Is this deal to get Sokolov back is more of a delay? It would be sweet if you had a big American flag stood out as
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point.
Stars and stripes,
The recovery
motherfucker.
balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will
One
be
thing I
pumped into
realised,
the
so
balloon
see
to
the way
inflate it.
right,
The process takes about
sometimes
20
kind of
minutes.
doubled, like as if it should be in 3D. It's
Once
like
it's
that in
complete,
HD
the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
only the HD collection.
Surface-to-air recovery system.
The original one.
I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
Famous ass word.
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Little sly smile.
Yeah.
Nothing suspicious about that.
No.
No. Well, surprisingly, that's not a big deal.
What?
A little sly.
Alright.
Yeah. It's not really. It's fine. That was sick.
Oh!
No, my bag! Oh. It's awesome here. The second time you play this,
Yeah.
you have a choice. When he takes off his helmet,
Yeah.
it's exactly like riding. It's very funny.
Wait, like he takes off and it's riding?
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah. Because you're able to have masks to make it look like people like. It's so weird. Leaving all the US Army equipment around.
Yeah, it's fine. Like a bit. You don't know who voices Japanese Snake, do you?
Japanese Snake?
Yeah.
No.
No, really.
Why?
Just wondering.
Alright, no. Imagine if Hideo Kojima did it. That'd be dead.
He does voice acting.
Does he?
Yeah, I've seen him put up pictures.
Do you copy?
Oh,
Got it.
You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
Snake.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a
Grand
sneaking
job,
mission.
Major Tom.
Yeah.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well.
So-
you're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great.
To
Now
kind
I
of,
see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake
Gear
was
is
your idea of a
stealth
joke,
game.
too.
Yeah,
No.
it is. It's a
There's a
stealth
good reason for
espionage
that.
game.
I'll tell you later when the time is
Which
right.
is like,
Gotcha.
you know, the
Getting
aim
back
of
to
it
the
is to
subject,
not be
how
seen
exactly
and not
am I
get
supposed
caught.
to feed myself?
And
You've been issued a
not to
knife
kill
and
anybody.
tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for
but
food.
is it
You'll
like,
also find
as I
some
said,
medical
you've given a
supplies in your
tranquilizer gun,
backpack.
which I use throughout the
Yeah,
whole game.
about the backpack.
Because
I lost
you
it
get
in a
little
tree on the way
bonuses
down.
during the game if you just use your trank. And,
I see. Well, you'd better go back
I
and
was
get
like,
it.
I think it's just handy.
You know
It's
where
a
it
little
is?
bit of ammo, so.
No problem. I
That's
can
right.
see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a
Yeah.
tree that's covered in ivy and
gonna
press
skip
the
this.
action button.
Okay, okay.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio.
I thought I could.
Can I
You
just
can't
see
risk
this?
violating.
Captain said that. Press the action button at the tree.
Yeah. Frequency. Oh yeah, I'm skipping it now. Frequency is 140.8.
So it's for the codec.
Yeah. So I can call him anytime, and later on we'll get other numbers of other people, and you can call them and talk to them, which is fucking deadly. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, time for a sick commander roll. Yeah.
So we're gonna get our backpack.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Crawl down. See, it's, for President 2 game, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like see, like my camo as well.
Yeah.
25%. But you'll see that later on. Like that's pretty much plays like a massive part in this game. Ooh, hello. Hunker down in the bushes.
Yeah, to take the car.
It's like, hello.
I see you've retrieved your
Order,
backpack.
order
Snake.
Domino's.
Yeah, can you
Would
send
whip
it
a
to the
weapon
jungle
it's
as much as
necessary to take it
Yeah.
out of your back.
Yeah, I'm just skipping these because it's pretty much just telling me how to play. Yeah, it's basically, and then they have a little bit of banter. They're like, oh yeah. And then it tells me about my paramedic.
Paramedic? Who's
Yeah.
that then? Is that the boss?
That's the boss.
I can never get to hear her voice. You're gonna skip everything.
Sorry, I already did. I didn't realise you talked to the boss now.
No one knows who the boss is, Chris.
Sorry.
And now they're all gonna
Sorry.
they're all gonna hate you. They're gonna think I'm
Sorry.
great as always.
Sorry.
Do you want to explain who the boss
You're not
is? You
great.
know?
I will. Okay, basically.
Jesus, that was a lot of conversation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
okay.
didn't realise that was one. I thought it was just another like.
Try to
Okay,
remember some of the basics
Ah,
of
that's the
CQC.
boss.
just see a lot of her later.
A lot of her. Hey-o.
Ayo. Basically, the boss is your mentor. Basically, she's the one who actually taught Snake CQC, taught him everything he knows, you know, how to
Commencing
train.
virtuous mission. Now.
Yeah. How to, you know, like hide, like
Hide.
fight, yeah. Camouflage. See, we're giving him mic. Gun.
What can you use the mic for?
You're able to like hear people from different points. Like it'll come in handy later on in the game. And then sonar, motion, an AP sensor. I never used that. Revival pill. You're able to fake your death.
Yeah.
So like do that and like, oh, there's a snake.
There's a snake.
You're able to fake your death and then like crack your tooth open and smoke.
Crack your tooth open.
Yep. And
Whoa.
it's like has a pill inside. I'll bring you back.
Alright.
Smoking a cigar.
I'm gonna kill that snake.
Binoculars. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it now. Hey, hello. Okay, so basically, anyway, that's who she was, and then paramedic is another one.
Her name is just paramedic.
Her name's paramedic, yeah. So basically, you just talk to her. Can I keep it? Basically, you just talk to her, and she'll tell you how, like,
Because you can get poisoned in this
heal
game,
yourself.
can't you?
Yeah,
And do that
she'll
shit.
like help you heal yourself, or else if you just want to talk to somebody, because see his psych, sometimes like in the harder ones, see like his health.
Yeah.
Underneath that is like stamina, stash, like
Oh.
yeah, big clock. Hey, crocodile. Hey. Yeah, fuck you. But I don't know. Yeah, so basically like your sight can go down sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not really that effective in this one, but sight can go
How
down.
does it does with it? You get him in centimeter, like.
No, you could die. Like, doesn't really affect.
You die?
Yeah, or like die. Well, no, sorry, you can't die. But do you know when you're aiming?
Yeah.
Like your aiming will be like super shaky instead of being that. It'll be like whoa.
Alright.
Just put him to sleep. Let's move on from these crocodiles. Yeah. And so basically, but like this is a weird game as well as in the controls. You can't I can't aim and move. I can only aim and
Like Resident Evil.
like yeah, basically. So I'm like oh.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's not like the game wants you to get into gunfights when you're...
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's not made for it.
No.
But it's really handy you're able to do a quick reload. Like when you I'll show you in a minute. Like all you do is like you know me showing like my gun in the bottom right.
Yeah.
If I click that off and click it back on, it's fully reloaded straight away, which is really handy.
Major,
Hello.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
Yeah.
AK-47s
God
and
damn.
grenades.
Look at the bun. Look at the cheeks on that.
So when you knock a dude out with your
Your
tranquilizer
presence
pill,
in Soviet territory is already a
do
violation
you
of
have to,
international law.
like, knock them out
Now,
again,
let
or
the
you
Kremlin
just...
find out that the CIA and the American government...
So when you hit somebody with a
involved.
tranquilizer gun,
Contact with the
you said they
enemy
can get back
is
up,
strictly
can't they?
prohibited.
After a while, yeah.
Don't engage them in
So what
After
do you
a
do to
while-
keep them down?
This is
Just
a
like-
stealth
Is there a
mission.
finishing move?
Got
You
that?
can just, well, you
The
can
major
take
is
out your
right.
knife and kill
The
them
point
while
of
they're
this
on the
mission is to sneak through the jungle
ground.
without
Sneak
being
through without
seen.
being seen.
The success
Like,
of the
you
mission
can
depends on how well
Kill them
you
while they're
use
on the
your
ground, or you
camouflage.
can just like shoot them and leave them there because
Change
like
your camouflage
you're not
by
really
selecting
you're not really in the
camouflage
one
from
place
the
long
survival
enough
viewer.
Okay.
to
The uniform option lets
you're
you
not in the
pick your
place long enough for
uniform,
them to
while
like
the
wet back
face
up
option
really.
lets you
Unless
change
they're
your
on like the
face
really
color.
hard one.
Choosing camoufalage that
Like
blends
your
in
open
with
one
your
is like
surroundings
Big
will
Boss
help
Extreme,
you
isn't it?
conceal yourself
Difficulty.
more effectively.
And then,
Also,
like, to wake up
don't
in, like,
forget
2
that
minutes.
anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Yeah. Or just knocking one out.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage
basically
blends
just
in with the
standing there using
surrounding
my camouflage.
area.
That's the boss thing.
Yeah.
The higher the
The boss
value,
there.
the harder you are to
tell me
spot,
about
and
it.
vice versa. The
But there's
key
one
is to
gun you
make
get
yourself
the
one
tranquilizer
with nature.
that makes your
Keep that in mind as you go along,
percentage
okay?
80% all the time, no matter what.
What do you mean by 80% all the time?
Do you know
Right?
what I
Why?
mean?
Is there a chance of knocking out?
No, you know the 80% camouflage.
Oh,
That's
right.
how much you're hidden. Like, see, I'm 45,
Right,
15,
Oh, then what if you go prone?
and then prone is 80.
80. Alright.
Like, there's one going where it's like 80 all the time,
Yeah.
and
Even when you're like this?
yeah,
Oh.
it's really good. It's,
So you should probably change your camouflage now.
it's really good gun. Yeah, I'm gonna change it now.
What can you... Do you have... Do you have to lock them up? Or?
That one. I think you get it later on. I can't really remember. It's been
No, but you have to lock all these different camouflages.
Kinda. They get unlocked for you, you know, that kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, you get unlocked, like, you get special ones when you kill people, or
Yeah.
you get certain ones when you complete the game, stuff like that. See, at the minute now, I've only got 25. I don't have much, like. 55, like.
It's not too bad.
25, yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, hello. Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's because normal. He's not going to knock out enough for a minute unless I get him square in the face.
You have to shoot them in the face to knock them out?
They'll go quicker, but if
Okay.
you shoot him in the body, it'll take a bit. That's why he like took a bit to
Fall over.
yeah. Ooh, here we go.
What are you looking for? Oh.
Just loads of like these secret things. Bug juice. Can't really remember what bug juice does.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
You should
Yeah.
probably knock out that other guy before he sees you.
Yeah. Well, just looking for stuff. I can totally
Can you hide their bodies in the bush?
Yeah.
And is that advised, or is that just a thing you can do?
That's kind of just the thing you can do, but it is advised to hide your bodies. In this one, you can't really do it, but like in number 2, you're allowed to like shove the bodies in the lockers and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. But like, they're now, like, where I knocked in, no one's really going to be knocking around, you know. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, even they kind of blend in.
Yeah.
Shot. So how long do you have now before he wakes up, like, say, in time?
If I had to give it time, I'd say like 5 minutes because of the difficulty. Or I could do this. I hate him.
And then that really knocks him out, does it?
No, I kind of like
Sets the timer,
it
right?
wakes him up.
Wakes him up?
Yeah, it's mental. Yeah, see now he only has 2 Z's?
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Would that be super pacey? You just got tranked?
Yeah. It's really handy in this game, another feature. If you just use the D-pad, he goes into like real sneaky mode.
What are you trying to do, get behind him?
Yeah. See, like, he doesn't do much, like.
Can you do the interrogation thing?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Ah, you serious? Okay, he like spotted me. Never mind. But he spotted me anyway, I don't know how. I think I just moved too fast. I should use the D-pad.
Yeah.
But the D-pad's super slow.
Oh, God.
Hello. Yeah.
Surely you get out, considering that guy that you first knocked out might be waking up there.
Nah, it's not having a bit more time. But like, see, there, that's what I mean by the quick reload. Just
Right.
tap it in out. Pretty easy, but like, oh, such a good game. This gets so good later on. I mean, just between cutscenes and like different things that goes on. Brilliant. Ooh, hello. Prompt.
Oh. Is this the same? I think it is.
Big bridge. No.
Alright. So the Hornets.
Do
Is that a reference to somebody? The Hornets?
The Hornets.
Is that a reference to somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that's a reference, but that's not now.
Alright.
I know what you're on about. Look at this, Nick. Oh.
I hear something.
The Hornets not attacking.
Yeah, normally they would. Oops. Oh, hey.
You Charles body off the edge.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
probably shouldn't though. So there's like 2 guys coming out.
Yeah, one now. This is cool when then like the lads see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like kick him. Wake up. Yeah, no, I don't really have much. Sure.
So they won't go into alert once they see that damn guy.
No, they'll just wake him up.
Oh. But would he not go into alert then after we woke up?
No, I'm just like, what happened? So they're like, oh, okay.
He spontaneously fell asleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? See? Then he'll just wake him up. Oh,
He
he's gonna fall
kicked him off the edge, yeah.
It's like, not, he's just like, oh.
What's wrong?
Oh shit, I didn't get him before.
That's okay. Oh, he kicked him back up.
Oh, that's funny.
Drag him out the edge.
Yeah. Come here, you. Come here, boy. Oh. Yeah, and you pick him up and oh, I can't pick him back up again.
That's okay. Once he wakes up, he's gonna be in an awkward spot.
Yeah, like, oh, hello.
I dare you to drag him off the edge. Oh! Oh!
Okay, how do I get up again? Because I remember
X.
I did this before. I don't think it's X. Yeah, triangle, that's alright. I was like, I think I pressed X before. Oh, here.
What a
Such
rickety
a
bridge.
Rickety bridge. I know, it's so rickety, isn't it? Oh my god.
Just walk straight.
I'm trying.
Snake just likes to live on the edge.
I love living on the edge. Literally.
You're like time, or you have like a timer there as well, like the stamina timer.
Yeah.
There's a dude.
Yeah. See the little flashing like radio
Where?
on your chest?
On his chest.
Yeah. See it there?
Yeah, I can kind of see
We
that.
have to shoot them, so then like if they do get alerted, they can't call for backup. Just my imagination. Like, so that, see what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
walking around, but like they're not able to call backup then, steady.
See if you can grab him.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was obviously the tranquilizer kicking in late.
Yeah. Because they didn't shoot him in the head.
You would feel a little prick of like a tranquilizer dart.
I know, yeah.
For sure.
You would, like. You definitely like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Obviously, you know all the secrets.
Yeah.
What was that you just picked up?
It is.
X.
It's a gun.
Yeah, what type of gun though?
Pretty sure it's a sniper.
Oh, it's awesome.
No, it's
It's an just like an M16.
yeah. Giant anaconda. I'm gonna throw it at people.
What, an anaconda?
Yeah.
As an attack, my pretty, or just like you throw them?
You throw it at them and they're like, ah! Oh. Throw it at them and they're like, ah, no. It's funny. Same with hornets. When they knock them out, like, they'll keep them. Steady.
Kick the hornet net.
Oh no, like you're gonna throw the hornets nest at them.
Alright, jeez. How do you pick up a hornet's nest to throw at somebody? Well, we should shoot that, Chris. It's gonna be really loud.
Yeah. Just don't know. But it's really weird as well, as in if you barely hold square, he'll have it out, but then if you press it hard, he'll fire. It's really finicky.
Can you aim in with that?
No, that's as far as you can aim. But like, it's not often you use that. If you do use it, it's like very rare.
Can you take on waves of dudes?
You can what?
Can you take on waves of dudes? Like waves of people, like.
Yeah, you can if you have to.
Yeah.
Like, if you really have to, you can, you know, if you have the right weapon. But like, it's not often like that'll happen unless you really fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, unless you really royally like screw up. But it's like this first like virtuous mission isn't as exciting because you're only getting into it and all, but later on, like,
I like it.
Major,
I find it really exciting.
I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place
Yeah.
is a dump.
It is dumb.
Snake, you know, spectre, and
Can't see
all that kind of
Sokolov.
crap.
I know, yeah.
The security is pretty tight.
Didn't look too much, did he? It's like,
No, he just looked at one wall.
Yeah.
Was like, nope, don't see him.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter.
that little radio there, that's breaking. Sometimes, you know, if
Yeah.
you knock them out, you shoot that, and then when they wake up, they're like,
Can't come for him.
can't call anyone. Yeah, it's deadly.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory.
But like, I'll show you
should be
some more
holding
like,
him in a
little
room
funny
in the
things,
northeast
secrets
sector.
there on, when we kind of
Northeast
unlock
section.
them in a way.
Got it.
Actually do them.
Yeah.
Be careful.
This like mission
Your
basically
mission is
is
to bring
kind of like
Sokolov back alive.
Sort of, basically.
Yeah.
He must
basically.
not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the
But like,
alert
I
phase.
like as in later on I'll be able to do
Oh, and
interrogations.
one more thing, Snake.
They're really fun.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to
Brutally
Sokolov,
slit the throat.
I want you to tell him something from
Yeah,
me.
it's awesome.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Is that like a call sign?
Remember he said like save me, you shouting at him? Remember in the cutscene?
Oh, yeah.
He said save me, I was like sorry for being so late. Theatrics.
I'm sure there was to do anything to him because that they want him to build a weapon.
Not really, they're just treating him like shit. So we good to memory I can call paramedic, the boss, or Major Tom.
Yeah.
Major Tom to
Oh, I'll just give you more information, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. But what you call it, yeah. Sure, we'll continue this now next time to find out what happens.
Alright. See you later, guys.
Cool.